My dear friends, my dear gods, my dear masters, welcome to the today's session, the Holistic Wellness Program, day 13. So, Mahavatar Foundation is conducting for 21 days the Holistic Wellness Program, Batch 4. So, let's open the schedules of today. Yes. So, these are the day schedules: spiritual concept, then goes to meditation practice, then holistic lifestyle, mudra therapy, and home remedies. So, this order, we cover the today's topics. So these were the today's topics in the details. The first spiritual concept, spiritual wisdom is 7 chakras, 7 bodies, 7 worlds, which is the most important and the vital concept. Yogasanas, we try to understand what are the yogas, what is about yogasanas basically. So mudra for sinus problems, home remedies for nasal problems, whatever nasal problems we face, right? So like final question answers, friends. Right. So now the 7 chakras, 7 bodies, and 7 worlds. Friends, many times, you might have heard about 7 chakras, 7 bodies also, 7 layer of bodies. We have been also talking about these things now and then in previous classes, especially. 7 bodies, what are those bodies, what are the chakras, what are the worlds, all we keep talking. But today we try to, in detail, try to know and understand about each and every chakra and body, and the each loka. The some worlds are there which are the higher worlds, high frequency worlds. Okay, right. So friends, so when we try to understand this subject in detail, so first of all we need to understand one thing is how about the like if you observe the outside society and people, so you find many various category of people, which I tried to explain today, yesterday also. Like various different kind of people are you try to observe in the society. So what are the various kind of people? Just if you try to understand. So normal people who are just they are only bothered about the physical life, nothing other than physical life. For them, what happens is, so everybody, of course, every soul for that matter. So when you think about the soul consciousness, it's going to take the birth on the Earth planet or any other planet in the universe, the cosmos. So it depends upon all. Once he takes the birth, so it has to undergo the physical life. The physical life on the Earth planet, it has to undergo. So then, of course, it has to do some karmas. It has to learn something. It has to grow. No, the purpose of every soul journey is in order to grow, or in order to learn something, or in order to examine ourselves, in order to test ourselves. We all come to the Earth planet. So when you try to see what is the purpose of visiting our Earth planet, so though we are very happy, we are the happiest beings. We are the blissful beings in the higher worlds, my dear friends. That is in the higher lokas, especially that is our home. So that's our home. Now and then from home we come here, temporarily we stay and we go back. So that's a normal journey how it takes place for every life. So in that point of view, every person, the person maybe on the Earth planet, if you see, you find many variety of people, many professions, many like occupations and businesses, or students. So from student you become a professor, lecturer, doctor, engineer. So if you see the all overall broad perspective, many different type people are always there in the society, right? So in that is the way, if you consider, everyone will have their own characteristics, their own mindset. Everyone is not same. If you compare one person to other person, they are never same, friends. So that's the difference we immediately notice, right? For example, you take one labor, just a labor, a painter or a plumber, that kind of people. What do they know about their life? They just, somehow they born to some parents, and especially so in that, in that mind, in that stage of the people, they will not be knowing, they will not be able to understand. They born to the family, they born to the parents, but they definitely don't know the reasons why they are born to them and what kind of difficulties they are going through, even for the food and for the survival, for the everything. Just they struggle a lot. But what happens when the soul takes a birth? So for a soul, what happened? Even for the Paramatma, that means the Paripurnatma, the supreme intelligence, everything is a play. The entire universe is a play because it is created by them. It is created by the Paramatma. It's created by Paramatma. So when he has created it, what happened? It has set up some rules and regulations, and every soul has to undergo all this, the set of conditions. The soul has to definitely come here. So soul cannot, like you are, suppose let's say you are given a birth to the 2 3 children. So 2 children, so definitely they after the birth, when they are growing, infant to the kid to the next child to the youngster to the adult, then old people, like this, the growth of the physical body. So in that the old transition, what happens is definitely he has to start going to the school. Definitely you'll also not like him, that though you love him so much, but he cannot be there in the house all the time. You always love him to go to school and learn something, and you also have a vision. He has to grow in his life. So that's how what happened, friends. So every person will undergo many different type of changes in his own life. So that's how it happens, right? So when he's trying to do all this, what will happen is definitely he has to learn something. He has to do a lot of karmas. All this will happen. So but what will happen is, so for that matter, everybody will have their own mindset. So for the painter, what happens? He wanted only food for him, food for his wife, children. So this much only bother. You don't bother more than that. But as a student, what happened? As a, let's say, one person become a professor or engineer or doctor. So what they all worry about is, like, so they try to manage their hobbies. They try to do some work, maybe software work, hardware, whatever it may be. So they try, as an engineer, they try to conduct many other things. So like that, he'll be doing set of jobs what is around him, what is necessary for him in his life. But he has got some kind of a managerial skills and some kind of a, so something leading skills, like, not like a painter or labor. You always worry about, he does only mundane things, very basic things he does, right? He sleep and eat and then go to the rest, and then next day again same job. But as a professor or as a doctor, engineer, you got some more little bit, the mind is evolved in that. In the people, mind is evolved. So as the mind is evolved, what it does is it tries to do the works at that level. So that means he tries to manage the things with the using the mind. He tries to do everything in the mind. With the mind, by using mind, he tries to do that. So like that, so if at all, if he become a, suppose one person became a poet, so all this, how a person becomes a labor or a engineer or a poet or a musician or the yogi or a master or a spiritual leader, or whatever it may be, or a politician, all this, all this depends upon your previous karmas or previous janmas. Okay, all your previous lives, what exactly you're trying to do there. Okay, how much you achieved. Like, we have been talking about the Arishad Vargas, right? All the Arishad Vargas are there. So the Arishad Vargas, especially, they are our inner mind qualities. Some qualities are, we have crossed over, we win over. Some of the qualities we have not yet attempted. In everybody's life, one or other character, one or other, the Arishad Varga will be predominant. The other things will be keep practicing and learning. So likewise, everybody life, the infinite possibilities are there, my dear friends. Infinite possibilities, infinite variations, everything is going on the Earth planet. So basing on all these things, what we have done is, so what, the spiritual wisdom, so the great saints, so they designed such a way that, each and every category of people, the basic, the only basic functions some people will be doing. Some people will be using the mind. Some people will be working with the intellect. Some other people will be not even working with the intellect. So they forget everything. They try to go out of everything, going beyond body, mind, and intellect. Then they enter into the inner journey, that is the inner consciousness, my dear friends. So that was, some people are like that. Okay. And some people will be practicing only meditation, and some people will be practicing like like musicians, poets. So there are many varieties of people are here. Okay. So that is why, in order to best understand, in order to make our own understanding deeper in the sense, so they have divided all this kind of nature of mind, the state of mind or state of life, into different characteristics, in different categories, or you can say something called a chakra, friends. So try to understand. So this chakra is nothing but chakra is like a circular, and also it is a some kind of a rotation, right? So rotation. So always what happens is, everybody, all kind of people, like even let's say you take a one you can say one leader, or you can say engineer. So engineer has to do everything, right? From mind he has to use, body he has to use. If you go to poet, what he does, he tries to use some kind of a intellect. Intellect he will use, mind he will use, and body also will use. So likewise, so every person has to rotate from one state of mind to other state of mind. He has to keep traveling. Okay. So that is why what we have done is, we have defined them as a chakra. And at the same time, once you enter into the chakra, that means the chakra of this cycle of cycle basically. So into the chakra, once a soul enters, right, it will be keep rotating until it crosses all the chakras, all the. So crosses means, meaning is the evolution of the soul, the evolution of soul from the infinite soul, and until it becomes a old soul. Yesterday we discussed, right? From until it becomes from a infant soul to the old soul, the chakra rotation will be continuous, my dear friends. That means the birth and death is certain, so which is keep happening, and it keep coming here, spends hundreds of lives, and you keep learning one of life after life, life after life. You will be keep learning many of the qualities. You keep you'll keep winning over, and you'll keep them under balance, keep them under control. All this you'll be doing. Every soul will be doing this. So likewise, what happens is, chakra means once you enter into that chakra, you'll be keep rotating there only. That means punarapi maranam, punarapi jananam. So that means you take a birth and you take a death. Birth and death, in this cycle, you'll be rotating. Then when you will be able to go out, when you cross all the chakras, that means 6 chakras are there. When you cross these 6 chakras, then you have no birth again. You are not going to born into the earth planet at any time. No, at any point of time after the 6 chakras, you are not going to born at all. So that is called sthiti, state. No, that is why Sahasrara is one of the, you might have heard Sahasrara. So Sahasrara is the state of the life or state of the mind of a particular soul. So what will happen is, in this entire six chakras, once you cross the 6 chakras, the next step is, that is the Sahasrara sthiti, Sahasrara state. That is where you are not going to, you never born again. So that's why, friends, likewise, so there are we say 7 chakras basically, but there are no 7 chakras, there are only 6 chakras. The 7th one is something like a state, or a sthiti. So you can say it's a sthiti. That's why it's a Sahasrara sthiti. Okay. So right. So when we try to understand these chakras, and also one important thing you need to remember, chakra is not a chakra. Generally what happens, so if you see this picture, just observe this picture here, what we depicted here, what we described here, all the chakras are vertical in nature, isn't it? So all these are vertical. So in fact, they're not vertical. There's no question of, at the same time, many people say that your chakra activation, chakra activation should be done, or chakra meditation should be done. So many things they talk about. But in fact, the chakras are not physically located, for your information, and you need to understand this very carefully. So this subject is so important, my dear friends. Okay. So these are not vertically arranged, or they're not one chakra is here, another chakra is in the top, other chakra is in the top. So they show as a pictorial representation is good to showing like this. But what I try to explain you now, so the chakras are state of mind. Okay, state of one particular person. What is state of mind? So from which type of mindset and which point of time you will be having. Okay, let's take. So you take an example of one particular political leader. So what he does basically, he leads some party and his own party, and a lot of activities, and he manages the the kind of a, if he's a political leader and he's also in the government, he tries to manage so many things, right? So many people, all this he does. But so he's having a characteristic of ability to manage the people. At the same time, he must also come to the next level where he has to, he has to take care of his family, and all these things he must do. And also he may have the skill of the kind of a writing skills, or he may be a good musician also sometimes, and he may be a poet also, right? So at the same time, he has to take care of his own physical body. So good sleep he has to give, good food has to be given. So all this is possible, all this is required, my dear friends. So that means what? He has to right from the, suppose, let's say, good food and sleep, all these things. What it belongs to? It belongs to the root chakra. So that's why let's try to understand the one by one chakra, friends. Then you'll understand so very easily. Right. So all the chakras, whatever you see, all looks vertical. There is nothing vertical. All are horizontal. So try to understand. They're all horizontal. So at every time, all the chakras are existing in everybody's life, my dear friend. Sometimes you may be in the chakra, then you jump into other chakra, then you jump into other chakra. For example, I start doing meditation, then I straight away go to the something called Vishuddha and Agna chakra, right? So I come out of the Agna chakra. I come out of the Agna chakra and Vishuddha chakra. Then suddenly I want to be silent. Then I go into Anahata. Then sometimes what happens, I want to practice music, music and whatever, all other things, whatever the sports, all these things I want to practice. Then I go into the Manipuraka, right? So then if at all I want to talk to my family and manage my family, everything, then I go into Swadhisthana. Then I want to eat the food, I want to take a rest, all right? So the reproduction, everything happens, the state of mind, that is called Mooladhara. So likewise, you see, a same person is making a transition, or is rotating right from the top to the bottom. All the states are going on. All the states at one point of time in one's own life, it is existing. So it means, are these verticals? No, they are parallel, they are horizontal, they are horizontal in nature. So this you need to remember, friends, always. And everybody will be in the rotation also. Everybody will be rotating from one chakra to other chakra. That's also very important thing, the very important concept, right? So now you see, now Mooladhara. So what are the chakras we have, friends, here? Root chakra, this is Mooladhara. Chakra chakra, Swadhisthana. Solar plexus chakra, Manipuraka. Heart chakra, Anahata. Throat chakra, right? Visuddha chakra. And third eye chakra, Agna chakra. Crown chakra, that is Sahasrara. Okay. So these are the seven, totally there are seven chakras they say, but I told you, first one to the last third eye chakra, that is, these are chakras. Okay. In this only there is a rotation. So rotation, and the top one is actually sthiti, that is state. Friends, so very one important thing you need to remember is, even our life also rotates like this. That means we take so many lives, isn't it? We take so many lives, about 400 lives we take in order to get the moksha. That's what we discussed yesterday in previous classes. So in all these lives, what happens is we keep rotating here. Sometimes you're born as a poet, so then I'll be in the Manipurak chakra. Sometimes I'm born as a political leader, then also then I'll be in the Manipurak chakra. Then just I'm a office goer and I do my duty and then come back. Then you'll be in the Swadhisthana chakra, right? Likewise, the same way, suppose if I am into the Mauna, and I entered into the Mauna, I entered into the service. If I enter into Mauna and I'm always in the silent, then I'll be in the throat chakra. And then so some of the lives will go like that. Some of the people you observe outside, so you'll be coming across many varieties of people, isn't it? So somehow you'll be coming across all those people. You may get doubt also, why this person is acting like this? He doesn't do any work, simply is sitting, right? You'll get the doubt. But what happens is, that is his soul evolution. He is in that soul evolution. That is why here, when you understand the spirituality, you don't get any kind of a regret, or you don't get any kind of a, the no blame, or kind of a nothing you will do. You have no particular, you're not going to act in different way. You treat everything, you accept everything. That is the beauty of spirituality, my dear friends. Spirituality is what? Sharing and caring and being in simpleness. Simplicity is the spirituality, right? Simple and humble. So that's called spirituality. So that's what happens is when you really understand these many states of minds are there, these many chakras are there. Chakras mean they're different states of mind. That's what I'm trying to say. Like a physical chakra existing in the physical body. So that you don't never ever confuse with that. So many of the textbooks they may write, the chakras are there. One chakra is here. You are going to cleanse it. You are going to rotate it. So all this is not possible, my dear friends. Probably in the energy body, 2,72,000 nadis are there. So they go and terminate at every point. They are called meridians, energy meridians, which are existing in the energy body. So that's a different subject. Okay. So what happens is, so that is the kind of thing. That is the kind of thing which is existing, friends. For example, you take navel. From the navel, so there are a lot of interconnections are there to the entire your stomach area, all these things. So that's why navel is so important region. So likewise, in the energy body also, all these 2,72,000 nadis, and we have a left nadi, we have a right nadi, Ida and Pingala, and center is Sushumna nadi. Okay, on the back, center is Sushumna nadi. These three nadis are major nadis in the energy body, that is pranamaya kosha. So from that what happens is, from every nadi, a lot of branches will be there. Okay, from these main nadis, from the Sushumna nadi, from the Ida and Pingala, so there are branches. So those are all totally 2,72,000 nadis, including these three nadis also. Okay, these three nadis are pradhana nadis. Okay, but all other nadis are branches. So all these branches of nadis, they go to the different organs, my dear friends. It goes to go and connect to different organs. So somehow what happened? All these nadis, when they are extending and circulating each other, then they will be terminating some of the nadis at every point. For example, on the Sushumna nadi, at every stage, the termination will be there. From every stage, from every point, the nodal, it's called nodal. So from every node, a lot of branches starts going to all organs. Like that, they are called meridians. Okay, energy meridians. Likewise, in our physical body, there are so many energy meridians, my dear friends, not like chakras. So no chakra concept is in order to illustrate you what kind of people are there, how they behave, and see what is the difference from one person to other person, how they differentiate each other in their soul evolution. This is one of the great concept. Okay, so that let's understand deeper into the each and every chakra. You will understand that. Okay, now you see Mooladhara, friends. What happens is, this is a Moola plus Adhara. Moola means space, Adhara means support, right? So for entire our spiritual journey, our physical body is the instrument. Okay, without your physical body is intact, without your physical body is healthy and happy, you can't practice any meditation. You have no more spiritual growth. When your body is in the ailment, when it's suffering, then what kind of spirituality you can learn? So what is spirituality you can practice? So there's no way. So that's why what happens, friends. So Moola plus Adhara. This physical body is Mooladhara. That means the Mooladhara meaning is your physical body is the Mooladhara. That means base support for the entire spiritual journey. That is for entire your life. For entire your life itself. So in this physical bones are there, organs are there, blood is there. So many things are there. That means from physical body means head to the toe. The entire thing is considered as a physical body, and the physical body is nothing but Mooladhara. So that means what physical body needs, friends? We need food, good rest, right? And housing, and then probably some small, maybe, of course, not the entertainment. Entertainment is also for mind only. So for the physical body, so sometimes these kind of basic requirements are only there, not much. So this is the way. What happens is, so most of the times, friends, the people who are having many of the lives, in fact, many of the people you have observed outside, so many people are living this body consciousness. They are never beyond the body consciousness. Whatever you tell them, so they won't worry and they won't be able to do anything. They will not be able to cross over that particular limit. What happens is here, because they are living in the bodily consciousness, they are in the tamoguna. They are in non-violent character. Okay, sorry, violent character. So they are in violent character, tamoguna, and they take care of some people, who are, let's say, one person born as a infant soul, right? Infant soul in the primitive stages of soul evolution. What happens? You will have more of this kind of character. That is Mooladhara. He will be always in the Mooladhara. He takes care of himself and his family, and he will be the Tamoguna. And Tamoguna is there, and violent character is there. He does anything for himself or for his family to survive. He can do anything. So, and also maybe small ritual nature, like small kind of a devotion, maybe there, may not be there. That also not guarantee. You may not go to any temple also. So he's Purti, he may be Nastic also. So this kind of things will be there within Mooladhara. Here also, friends, maybe 70 to 80 lives will be taking with this only this kind of this kind of Mooladhara character. So Mooladhara is chakra, we say, but it is a state of mind with which so many, every soul may undergo about 70 to 80 lives at this stage. Now goes to Swadhisthana, friends. Swa plus Adhisthana. Swa plus Adhisthana means I want to control some people. I want to keep some people under my control. Adhisthana. That means I take a control or command over other people. Small, that kind of a mindset will start. That means the first one, they are using only body. So the second here, Swadhisthana in the state, they try to use the mind little bit. Okay, so with that, what happened? So then you will try to make a friendship to other person, or so he himself will be called as I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Hindu. All these things will come. And whenever you feel that I'm a Muslim or Christian, what happened? You go to church, you go to mosque, you go to temple, and you make other people also to come to there, right? Somehow you make a friendship, but still you will have the kind of a Rajoguna. Character is Rajoguna. It's an aggressive nature. At the same time, what happened? He'll be violent also. He'll be eating non-vegetarian. So he doesn't know any spirituality, no more spirituality. Here what happened is rituality is there. Rituality is little bit started, my dear friends. So for some people he's a friend, some people he's an enemy. So likewise, he'll be rotating in this particular chakra. All about again, what happens about near about 70, 80 lives he will also spend here. So with this character only, he will keep coming. He'll be keep coming to in one life. He spent his entire life, then he go back and again he come back. So it's not easy, friends. It is not easy. All these Arished Vargas are there, right? Arished Vargas, especially, in order to keep them under your control, it is not easy. It needs at least, that's why the universe gives so many chances, so many life spreads. So that's why universe is allocated about 400 lives for you to come and go. That facility, that particular future is created by the cosmos, by supreme intelligence. That's why no need to worry. In every life, whatever you come, whatever you do, doesn't matter. It just one thing is a gameplay. Second thing is a learning. For a soul, with respect to the supreme intelligence, it is just a cosmic play. Understand? Your life is a cosmic play, but you may be suffering so much. What is this? My kids are like this. I don't have money. I don't have facilities. I'm suffering some disease. So many things are there. But what happened is when you come to the stage of like this, you're attending this class, especially today. So you're attending this class means you have come to that conclude. You have come to that kind of realization now. So that realization, that awakening started within you. That's why you are here. So, but many other people are there. Many other people are outside. So they don't have this kind of a inner awakening, or not all the people I'm telling. So some of the people or many of the people may not have this kind of realization. That's why they'll not be able to understand. At least they never get the questions. I told yesterday also. So how the realization start, how it's going to happen, right? So because of your own pain, inner pain, the kind of a loss happens, some blaming happens, then you start thinking inside. Slowly, your inner questioning will start to yourself, first of all. So why I born, what is my purpose of life? So many, the kind of, the different exploration and the inner journey or inner questioning yourself. So all this, it's called introspection starts. So that's how, friends, what happens is in everybody's life, so one or other time, the situations comes, it is going to awaken you. Even the difficulty is going to awaken you. Try to remember. We think that, difficulty is come to me and I'm suffering. No, the difficulty or the loss or a kind of a stress or whatever pain, what it happens because of anything. Suddenly somebody, died in somebody family. Then the pain starts. Even with that, I'm trying to tell you, it is going to give you some different way of awakening within you. Okay, it's going to knock the door, and it makes you to awaken yourself. So such is the facility, such is the what is here, compassion of the nature, compassion of supreme intelligence, friends, on us. Okay, so we have to be very thankful. So we don't need to regret for anything. Why we need to? Why would you not to regret? Let me know. So that is, we don't need to regret because we come here many times. For example, so you go to the school and you go to the college, you go and come back, right? Or do you regret that you have gone there and you are coming back again? While coming back, do you regret? You don't regret, right? Same way, when you go to the higher planet, that means the higher planes, then you come back here. That means you take birth and come back here, and then same time you take death and go there. So that is, birth is a celebration, death is a celebration. What is wrong? And what is there? What is the difference? Tell me. And many times you come here, many times you go. For that, why you are weeping? Why you are crying? So what for you are crying? It's just a temporary thing. You are just changing your dress, like you change your body. Now you have this body. Then next life, I'm going to change my body, but I'm there. I'm there. Who is there? Soul. Soul consciousness is always there. No. So that is why whether you are here, you are there. That means whether you are here, this side, other side. There are only two places. This side, the other side. Below or above. The same way, as is below, so is above. Try to understand. Whatever you do here, similarly, you'll be doing on the other side also. That means above also. So you are doing, for example, you are learning a lot of spirituality here. You also go and do the same thing there. People who are willing to learn spirituality, you'll be teaching there. Friends, in the upper worlds, there are a lot of teaching. For example, you see, the same great singers have gone upside. The great singers, the great musicians, so many people have gone to the upper worlds. What are they doing there? Are there some people will be coming back, of course, for their soul evolution, they come back. The earlier life, great singer. The next life, he may be beggar also. But the reason is, as he was a singer, what happened is in his own life, he might have hated the beggars, he might have cursed the beggars, something he could have done it. Then next life, what happened? See, soul will have a fair analysis of you. It conducts the fair analysis when you go up. Okay. What is the fair analysis? It says that you are a great singer, of course. You learned that great ability. So really, it is thankful. The universe is thankful to you. You have done a co-creation, the great co-creation. You have done it. Really, we are thankful. But what is the characteristics? The other side. For example, a compassion. No, he is fond of money. He's always behind money, right? At the same time, you always behind name. And something like he doesn't when he was a great singer or whatever, he might have hated beggar means, hey, what is this nonsense, like he might have hated, right? All this is reviewed there. Then he himself will choose, okay, let me change my role. Okay, now no more singer, then let me go there and become one beggar. Okay, let me have that experience of begging now. That means you don't have food sometime, you have food, somebody donated you, somebody not donated you, still you have to survive. So that's how, friends. That's why the life is beautiful at all the times, at all levels, in every life. There's nothing other than the beauty or the kind of, it's marvelous, right? So blissful. Every life is a blissful. Either you're a beggar or a king or queen, whatever it may be. So that's why no need to regret. All the time, just enjoy the life. Whatever, wherever you are, whatever, wherever you are. You don't need to expect anything more. Accept whatever comes into your life. If you don't get anything, accept it. That also accept it. Yes. Let's go to the Swadhisthana, right? Swadhisthana, friends. So you understood, I think. So here, what happens is a person who is in the Swadhisthana stage also, of course, he used Muladhara also, because you need food and rest and everything for a physical body, right? So he has to go to so that means now the person who is in the Swadhisthana, for example, a accounts officer, a engineer, right? So he takes care of family, he go to the job and come back, and at the same time he makes some friendship with all the other people, he does his own job, right? He manage some people, he try to manage some people, and he also go to the temple if he's Hindu, right? All this he do. But at the same time, along with that, little higher, that means beyond the body he came now, he is using his mind now. Okay. Now, at this time, you also go back to the Muladhara and this one. Both you'll be rotating here and there, right? So likewise, let's understand more. Manipuraka Chakra. What is Manipuraka Chakra? Money plus Puraka. Let's understand what is money. Money means a glittering gold, glittering diamond, you can say. Glittering diamond. Now, Puraka means inside hollow. What happens is, if you observe the flute, flute in that what happened? Flute in the center, it's a complete hollow. Same way, these people, like who are leading the life, the state of their life or mind, who are having that. See, whatever your state of mind, that is your life. So, as there is a statement: as you think, as you think, so you become. As is your mind, so is your life. What is your mind? As per that, so is your life. So these are great statements, friends. So you need to remember this. So somehow what happens now, when you say Manipuraka, money means the top side. That means surface. In the surface wise, we are glittering. Glittering means so shining. Who are those people? For example, let's say one musician or one scientist, right? All these great painter, great artist. See, you just see them. Like, they'll be shining with a great success and, so much big, all these cine celebrities, especially. So they are, so a lot of name, fame, and outside everywhere, everybody will be talking about them, praising them. All this will be there. So on the top, what happened? As a scientist, he does a lot of research and is a great scientist. As a musician, he give a lot of melodious music and then become a great musician. All that is there. But inside, there is a still, the complete emptiness is there. What is that emptiness? He doesn't have any spiritual wisdom. His wisdom, there's no wisdom. What kind of wisdom is here? Is the physical wisdom. That means it is a materialistic wisdom. Materialistic wisdom is there. So the materialistic wisdom, they are great. They are great in quality. So the most Pakistan, if you see here, what they try to use is they try to use the materialistic intellect. The materialistic intellect they use, and they are great learners. The completely, they are thorough in their own field. They are the experts, super. But what happens here? Still, they lack something here. They have no inner satisfaction. They never have inner satisfaction. How does you find that? You find many of the celebrities, cine celebrities, on the musicians, some of the people you see, they eat non-vegetarian, they are violent. Sometimes they divorce, they divorce the family, and they act so violently. All this is there with them. They are also in the kind of Rajoguna only, more or less Rajoguna, friends. Okay, and especially this buddhi, what they have is materialistic. So that is not a spiritual. Gnana is spiritual. What is Gnana? Yesterday I explained you, right? Realizing the truth is called Gnana, right? So you have to become a Gnani means, no, these people are not belonging to that category at all. So here also what happens, friends? Manipuraka Chakra, who are leading their, who are having that state of mind, or leading their life in Manipuraka Chakra, they do lot of karmas. They also do a lot of karmas for their own life. In fact, so they do something like they are jealousy about other. See, one musician, so with his own great performance, he'll be leading his life. So in 100 years, what will happen? Sometimes you get a intention that you want to overcome some other musicians. You want to become much more than him. So a painter, you want to prove the world that I am the number one. So all other people are behind me. A sports person, for example, is also a great cricketer. Yes, of course, but at the same time he compete with others. He try to defame other people. He tries to, with the envy, with the envious and with the jealousy, he tries to damage other people also. So likewise, if you observe what happens here also, so there is some kind of a negative karmas also they will commit. Okay, and of course the non-vegetarian food, everything that's common to them. You just take any example, they may be great celebrities in the current life. If you observe their personal life, what they eat, so I listen many people, like many of the celebrities in Telugu industry also. Many of them, they eat non-vegetarian now also. They don't have any wisdom. They have no wisdom. They have only the fame and fame, name, and the great success. That's all there. So that is why on the top side they are glittering. Inside there is a hollowness. So that is the so lack of buddhi. They are not gnani. I mean, lack of what? Lack of the so-called intellect. The real intellect is not there. Only materialistic buddhi is there, but spiritualistic buddhi, that's called Gnana, is lacking. So that's what you need to understand, friends, in the Manipuraka chakra. Okay. Now let's go to the Anahata chakra. This is a heart chakra. What happens is here the people, so after doing so many karmas, friends, so right from the Mooladhara, and you live 60 lives there, Swadhisthana, other 60, 70 lives, Manipuraka, another 60, 70 lives, right? Come and go, come and go. You will keep coming and going, right? So likewise, almost about 200, 250 lives you'll be spending by the time of Manipura chakra. So after Manipura chakra, see, one soul keep coming and doing the same again. For example, let me tell you. So a student who is just passing 10th standard. So how many, suppose if he fails one or two times, third time definitely he will pass, right? At the same time, you are going to a college or school or whatever it may be. Every day you'll be reading the same subject. What will happen? Every day you are, one master is coming, every day is teaching you. You'll always be feel bored, bored of not going, or you don't like much to go and participate. Then suppose if in case a special class is there, a special master is there, you get more interest, isn't it? So likewise, everything, the soul also what it does is it tries to it tries to learn new things, and it tries to grow in his own soul evolution. It tries to take so many lives, but right from Mooladhara, then comes to Swadhisthana, then it always gets progressed, right? That's what we explained in the laws of spiritual science. There is something called law of constant progression. Of course, by adding meditation, it becomes a law of rapid progression in the soul evolution. Similarly, what I'm trying to say here is the soul, whatever is born as infant soul, it want to grow always. When it is growing, so all the states of mind, it is going to cross through. That is where you need to understand the chakras in this fashion, not in the other fashion, my dear friends. Now, so when you go to the Anahata chakra, the people, they travel from the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka. So one person who is entering into Anahata chakra, he always enters into the silence. Okay. Here what happened, friends? He always in the Mauna. Like you try to take an example of Ramana Maharshi, Meher Baba. They spent only in Mauna. Meher Baba spent 40 years in Mauna. No talking. Of course, spirituality is a little bit, but no more talking at all. Always in the Mauna, and new karmas will not be attempted more anymore. So enough is enough. The soul will feel that when it comes to another chakra, see, you observe outside. Some people will be, they'll be keep just in the silent. You ask him, why don't you go to job, or why don't you do that? No, I'm not interested. Someone, I'm not interested. I don't want to do anything. So likewise, some people are there. They don't much participate in any more karmas, my dear friends. Of course, they have family, they have children. He's got a physical body. He has to take care. Of course, he has to go back to Mooladhara and do that. Then he has to go take care of children, or in a society he has to live, right? Then he has to operate with the Swadhisthana. Then he becomes a Manipuraka. That means the same person who is in Anahata chakra, he may be a good poet or musician or a singer or whatever it may be. Then he'll also have a the state of mind is the Manipuraka. Then but he's in the Anahata. Now predominant character is Anahata, friends. Predominant character is Anahata. What is that? He will be in the silence mode. He doesn't work. He doesn't do any karmas. Okay. This is where the soul, by the time of finishing in Manipuraka, so many lives it has taken. So it feels that enough is enough. I don't want to do anything at all. It's all dirty thing, dirty game. So I understood. I'm happy. I learned everything. I'm no more going to do anything. Suppose once, see, let's say one person, gone to the PhD, right from, PUC, degree, MCA, the post graduation, then PhD. After that, what is there? What is there to learn? Just forget about everything. You become a simple being, and everything you learn, enough is enough. So that's how, when it comes to Anachakra, that is the kind of feeling, that's the kind of emotion it starts. You will be totally silent. You become a silent mode. Okay, get to silent. Vishuddha chakra, friends. V plus Suddhi. Okay, V says Suddhi. That means throat chakra. They call it as throat chakra. It is in the throat and all. But in fact, that's not the meaning. So throat chakra, why we call it as? So whatever it comes out of your mouth, it must be very pure. That means it must be clean. So only you should speak about dharma. Right? So you are speaking, the whatever it comes out the throat, it must be pure in nature. So that is where they say that Vishuddha chakra. Okay, fine. So but to understand this in a in a more deeper perspective, see here, Manipur, up to Manipur chakra, you do karmas. Finish. Over. Now, after Anat chakra, no more karmas. But in Vishuddha chakra, what happens is, like Mahatma Gandhi, like Mother Teresa, what they come to, when they take, when they take the birth on the earth planet, these kind of souls, what they do is, they do lot of service. Up to Manipura chakra, you have done a lot of karmas, no? In that negative, positive, all of mixed karmas, so many things are there. Suppose, let's say, a lot of negative karmas are there. How do you pay back there? That negative karmas, whatever you have, it's karmic debt. Where it is there? It is stored within your subconscious mind. It is very much there. Then how do you pay back to the universe? How do you nullify them? How do you cancel them? That is where the Visuddha chakra onwards, especially Anahata chakra onwards. Anahata chakra onwards, then start going from Anahata chakra, going to the Visuddha chakra, then going to the Agna chakra. So by this time, you clean up completely. Now, in Visuddha chakra, what happened, friends? These people, what they do is, so they render the relentless and selfless service, my dear friends. So when they try to render the selfless service, what will happen is they try to nullify their bad karmas. This is another way, right? Yesterday I explained you. If somebody is suffering, you are suffering with some certain condition. Go and help the people who are suffering with the same condition. That's what required, isn't it? So that's how. So if in a physical way, in the physical sense, by doing a karma like this, you'll be able to. That means service, pure service. No more expectation, no more expectation. So just take an example of Mother Teresa. So a lot of orphan people, she was managing, she was giving, relentless and, the karuna. So a lot of karuna she was sharing. So all this happens because people, even we can find out in current society also, you can find that kind of people, right? They manage, orphan school. They somehow they have a lot of words inside. I want to open the orphan school. I want to open. So why do you get that motivation? Why do you get that motivation? Because that is their soul evolution. They reach to that state. Now, if you stop also, they will not stop. For example, a person want to become a musician. Right from childhood, that character is such a way that he keeps learning or he keeps showing some interest towards the music only. Finally, he became a musician in that life. So because that is the soul evolution. You cannot stop anything. You have no more control. Once the soul take the birth on that planet, and because of his Purva Janma, the previous samskara, so he will continue the next life. And because of that, all these things, he starts showing up all his characters right from beginning. You have no more control. It is in its own journey. Every soul is in its own journey. That is why whenever you see a beggar, whenever you see a person, a disabled person, a dumb and deaf people, they are not able to see blind people. Whatever you see, never ever show the sympathy on them. Okay, you don't need to show the sympathy, but you can be a compassionate. But some people, you feel like a sympathetic, like oh, I'm pity of you. That's a wrong word. Okay, you may be a compassionate. You may be compassionate, like give food to them or serve them, whatever you do. It's a karuna. It's a karuna you can show, but not like oh, it could have not happened. I think you have got this deafness or dumbness. It's very bad karma. No, no way. They are in their own life journey, my dear friends. They came here. They chosen and came here. Why do you worry about it? What is wrong with them? There's nothing wrong with them. And also, there's nothing wrong with you. Only your understanding is wrong. You have no spiritual wisdom. That's why you are not able to understand them properly. When you have spiritual wisdom, what will happen is you understand, you accept them as it is. And you understand one thing, that he is in his own journey. Okay. Let's say you get into the train. Some people will be having a bag on the top. Some people will be having the bag on the top, right? They are on the shoulder, and some people will be coming with their family. So one individual, like any software person, having a laptop and going. How many varieties you'll see, right? You are in the picnic, right? You are in the journey. You find so many people, right? Same way in the life also. In the life also, so many souls comes in so many vesha. That means so many types of experiences purpose they come here. One person has to take an experience of deafness, and other person want to take the kind of experience of not having legs. Okay, he is a disabled person. You want to take that experience. enjoy with him, talk to him, enjoy with him, be compassionate, but never ever show the sympathy. Okay, that's a wrong attitude, right? So let's understand, friends, Visuddha Chakra. So here you have an opportunity to clear all your karmas. To clear all your karmas, this is one of the great opportunity at the Visuddha Chakra. Vishesha Suddhi. You'll cleanse it. All your karmas you can cleanse by doing good service. Now, for example, you are in this life. You can start doing it now. So whatever, you can do some selfless service to the patients, to the disabled people, to the orphans, to the cancer patient, whoever it may be. You are just giving a selfless service so that some of your karmas, what you feel like, I am that karma, I'm suffering with this disease, my relationship is bad, all this gone, financially I'm got back, all these things will get set right, come back. Do this. So Vishesha Suddhi, right? So this is also very good, but only one thing is, on this at this state, for example, you observe Mahatma Gandhi. He carry a Bible, Bhagavad Gita in his hand, isn't it? So the Bhagavad Gita he carry, that means he has some understanding of spirituality, no doubt. But you don't practice spirituality. At this Vishuddha Chakra, he is not going to practice spirituality, but at the last lives of the Vishuddha Chakra, in the Vishuddha Chakra, so many lives, I'm telling. Again, 50 lives or so. In the last lives of Vishuddha Chakra, he starts practicing meditation. He enters into meditation. Okay, so this is what you need to understand, friends. So that's why. So what will happen is, this is the understanding of Vishuddha Chakra. Now, Agnya Chakra, third eye chakra. You see here, what happens is here, the one thing starts here. Your meditation started. Of course, here also no more karmas, friends. No more karmas will be committed. Only you'll be practicing meditation. Okay, you'll be practicing meditation all the time. That means, like, people who enter into the tapas, people enter into the rigorous practice. So these are the kind of people. Here you will see everything, like you'll understand so many things. Like Agnya Chakra once activated, what will happen? You can understand how many worlds, how many lokas are there. You'll communicate to the higher world masters, right? You'll be able to understand everything about physical, the spirituality, the complete inner experiences starts, right? So likewise, friends, so you'll also understand what is life after death, right? And by gaining the third eye, you'll be able to do everything. So many things will come, right? So all this will happen because what will happen is, here you got the third eye activation by practicing of more and more meditation. First, maybe in the just entry of Agnya Chakra, some lives will go, right? Some here also 30-40 lives if you take. In that beginning of the lives, you'll be practicing meditation. By end of the later part of the lives of this state of mind, what will happen is, you will be entering into the Samadhi Sthiti directly. You'll be in the Samadhi, you'll reach the Samadhi Sthiti. That means you achieve the Kaivalya. Okay, you achieve the Mukti. So that is the state you will receive, my dear friends. So you'll be doing Dhyana. So by doing Dhyana, so then you will get Nirvana. You'll get Mahaparinirvana. So you enter into that state. So that is called Agnya Chakra. Here, one thing you remember. If you come to the level of Vishuddha Chakra, you of course you have again one more birth. If you finish the Agnya Chakra lives, you don't need to come back again. In fact, you don't need to come back at all. But you will come back for only one purpose. I said yesterday also. The infinite soul and the transcendental soul, how they come back, why they come back. I explained yesterday also. Similarly, here, the people who go through the Agnya Chakra, finish their evolution, okay, finish their all the lives in Agnya Chakra, they are never going to visit the earth back. They are not going to come back to the earth for a picnic. For any journey, they're not going to come back to the earth at all. They stay in the higher worlds. Okay, they stay in the almost like a Tapoloka and above Tapoloka, Satyaloka, my dear friends. But what happens to the next one is Sahasrara. Friends, Sahasrara is the chakra they call, but it's not a chakra, it's a sthiti. Okay, we call it a sthiti. It means here chakra is not going to be at all. That means you came out of chakra. Which chakra you came out of? Kala chakra. You came out of the kind of a cycle of birth and death. You came out of it now. Okay, Sahasrara, what happens is, when you enter into Sahasrara, any person who enters into Sahasrara, 1,000 petals. That means 1,000 petals are open. That's called Sahasrara. We call it as, right. So that means he has got. He finds that so many infinite possibilities are there in this world. Okay, in the cosmos, you will understand that. That's why he's also called an infinite soul. Okay, one who is in the Sahasrara chakra, having Sahasrara sthiti, then he is called infinite soul. So once he come to this state, friends, he only come back to the earth planet only for teaching, educating the people, establishing the dharma. So like avatar Purusha. So that kind of people only will come when they reach Sahasrara. There is no question of any more death, and death to the death of physical body is not going to be at all in their entire life. After reaching to Sahasrara, there is no more question of any death happens at the physical body. That experience they will never come back again. Only they'll be in their own soul body. That is, especially their nirvanic body, they'll be living all the time in the Satyaloka, friends. They become a creator. So they start producing the child souls, that is infant souls, right? Now, so I hope you understood all the 7 chakras. They're all everybody. For example, you are a great meditator in the Agnya chakra or a great master. So what do you need? You are a great master, but you are living in the physical body, right? Then you need a food. Go to Muladhara. Then you also have family, right? You have to manage. Go to Swadhisthana. And you also, as a meditator also, but you are a good flutist, a good flutist and flute singer. Then you have to go to the Manipuraka chakra, right? And sometimes you want to be silent. Then you go to the Anahata. The Vishesha Suddha. Sometimes being a meditator also, you want to do some selfless service to other people, some downtrodden people. Then you go into the Visuddha chakra. Then as a meditator, you are already in the Agnya chakra. Then definitely you'll be in the Agnya chakra, you'll be leading your life. Correct? So like this, friends. Then when you come to the Hasara, here is the thing, friends. In Visuddha chakra, what happened? We were doing physical seva, physical help, right? Only physical seva. When it come to after Agnya chakra, finishing yourself, in Agnya chakra, what happens? You realize yourself. And you realize, so you got Jnana, you got Prajnana, and what happens is, by Sahasrara chakra, you become the Brahma Gnani. That means you become a Vijnani, where in the Sahasrara chakra. When you become a Vijnani or Brahma Gnani, what happens here is, you do spiritual service. You do spiritual service. That means like this, teaching people, educating about spiritual wisdom. When you become a Brahmagnani or when you become a Brahmarsi, by the time when you enter into the Sahasrara, you are called as a Brahmarsi, Brahmagnani, Vijnani, or infinite soul, all this. So then what will happen is, so you will be only teaching. Yeah, that means you'll be doing spiritual service. In Visuddha chakra, those people will be doing physical service. In Sahasrara chakra, so this is the pinnacle of spiritual life, pinnacle of the spiritual life, wherein they'll be doing only spiritual service, my dear friends. So hope you understood all the chakras. Now let's go to the physical bodies. So here all the 7 bodies, friends. What are the 7 bodies? So which in the different classes also I explained. The physical body, that is a Annamaya Kosha. Etheric body, that is a Pranamaya Kosha. And see here, right from the one up another, right? All these layers of the bodies are there. So the final body is a divine body. That is nirvanic body. Below that is spiritual body, that's called cosmic body. Just see the names here. Physical body, etheric body, astral body, causal body, supracausal, spiritual, cosmic body, which is that is Viswamaya Kosha, nirvanic body, nirvanamaya Kosha. See here, you can understand very easily everything, friends. The first one is physical body. Yourself, you can know what is your physical body. You know very well about it, right? Now, and of course, in physical body, every body is having about 1 trillion cells are there, okay, with which you are constructed. Now, so for this, what you needed, how, all that we have been teaching about holistic lifestyle, everything. Now, etheric body is a pranamaya kosha. So this is the place where all the nadis are there. Nadi suddhi will happen. When you do meditation, you get a lot of energy, then fill all the nadis will be clean, and then all the karmas, all the whatever it may be, everything will be evaporated. You will be completely cleansed, my dear friends. Once you are cleansed, then you are eligible to go to the next level. Okay. So what exactly it is? Your soul evolution starts. So otherwise, if you are not cleansed in the energy body, then you are stuck with many diseases. Okay, many diseases, many suffering. All this will happen, keep happening. So that is why meditation helps for that, in order to evolve your soul from one level to other level. So the etheric body cleansing will happen. So astral body, that is Manomaya Kosha. This is the mind. As what is astral body? Astral body is the one, it's a Sukshma Sarira. In here, what happens is your mind is there. So what is mind, friends? Astral body is having mind, I'm telling you. Mind means here in the physical body also you have mind, right? So the mind which you are using, conscious mind and all. So that conscious mind is also part of astral body only. So without which the astral body doesn't exist in your physical body. So this physical body looks like this, but it is useless if there is no astral body inside. If at all astral body leaves the physical body, next minute it will die. Okay, such is the impermanence, my dear friends, for which we have created so much. Now there's a big war going on. I don't know what purpose they are doing the war now. Okay, what is that? This side, other side, both sides, nothing they will gain. Simply they are killing each other. Okay, I think they are the great spiritual warriors. I think they know that everybody is soul. Then let's shoot and everybody. Even if we die, also will come back again. They are. I think they are great spiritual scientists, probably. That's why they are killing each other. Like in Kurukshetra Yuddha, this all Kauravas are killed by Pandavas. All this happened, right? So that's how they also. I think they are also realized souls. I think both Palestine and Gaza. So that means in Israel. So really, I doubt the kind of things how they are doing, how they are killing each other, massive killing. Is totally the ignorant people, right? Anyhow, friends, what happens is, so here you need to understand very carefully, the astral body, it carries the mind. Okay, what is mind is consistent is the mind. We use mind as a one word, but inside which a lot of things are there. Okay, mind is a conscious mind. The conscious mind is having four parts. Mind itself is having four parts. First one is conscious mind. Just continue thinking. For thinking, one mind is required as conscious mind. The other one is called chitta, subconscious mind. The third one is intellect, buddhi. Then the fourth one is ego. So these are the four parts of the mind. Try to remember. These four things will carry from one life to other life. When you die, when a person die here, but these will not die. This will never die. It will be in the astral body. It will travel along with the soul. The soul is having this always with it. It will keep traveling from one life to other life, my dear friends. That is why, so these gunas will not go away. So even you born from this life to next life, you come back, it doesn't mean that all the things what you have done in the previous life, it is vanished. No way. You will have everything within you. Okay, that's why everybody behaves in different way. Just observe. Everybody will behave for a given situation. Everybody will behave in different ways they handle. That is what? That is their internal mechanism. That's what it is done. It already is programmed inside them. So that's what they achieved in the previous lives. So that make them to do like that. Okay. So try to remember this, friends. So anyway, astral body, Manomaya Kosha. Okay, entire your all mental, emotion, thought, feelings, experience, everything is part of this. That's why you have to always clean. I used to say psychosomatic. All the somatic disease will come right from the Manomaya Kosha. Okay, keep it clean. Okay, so that's what astral body. Then causal body, Vijnanamaya Kosha. What happens here, friends? So you are now crossing the mind and going to the intellect now. So wherever there is a intellect, a good amount of intellect, so your Vijnanamaya Kosha. Here what happens, friends? So by doing meditation, by gaining the spiritual wisdom, so your flowering of the wisdom starts happening. That kind of a Vijnana, you'll be keep acquiring Vijnana by practicing meditation, by gaining the spiritual wisdom. So all that happens in causal body. The causal body is, once a person who is active in causal body, that means the person is very much active in causal body. So that's where you need to understand. So there, some Vijnana is there. That's why it's called Vijnanamaya Kosha also. So here only the intellect is more. You are working with the intellect all your life. You have good intellect and you are trying to collect more and more intellect, and you are leading the life with intellect, basically with Vijnana. So that how it comes is by practicing meditation, by going to satsang and all these things. All this will happen, my dear friends. Then, so other things happens is supracausal body, Anandamaya Kosha. Here, always bliss. You already achieved it. You got enlightened. more or less you are enlightened. You are in the final stages of your enlightenment, where you have a lot of ananda inside, anandamaya kosha. Okay. Here, what happens is, by the time astral body, causal body, friends, here by which all the karmas stop. Okay. Now only you are the spiritual path, right from the supracausal and the spiritual body, nirvanic body. All these three places, these three bodies, what you call, so they are highly evolved souls. All the evolved souls will have activation of these souls. Let's say, for example, so see Anandamaya Kosha, all the great enlightened people will have it. But all these five bodies are individualistic for every person. But all the last two bodies they are actually common to all the people, common to everybody, every individual soul. These are common. The reason being is, so spiritual body, that is cosmic body, Vishwamaya Kosha. Only one Kosha will be there. Only one body will be there. So everybody is part of this. So once you gain a good amount of wisdom, you are in the Ananda state, then what happened? You understand that you are one with the entire universe. Everywhere the same thing is there. You realize it. Then what happened? At that time, this cosmic body gets activated. Vishwamaya Kosha. You are a part of Vishwamaya Kosha now. You are no more individualistic nature. Your individuality is not there. No more. Right. Now, nirvanic body. So once you are a part of the Vishwamaya Kosha, then what happens is, nirvanic body means like it's a completely nirvana. Nirvana means you got the samadhi, you became infinite soul, my dear friends. Then this body gets activated, nirvanic body. Okay. So this is the meaning of 7 bodies, friends. 7 worlds, 7 lokas are there. So try to understand, what are the 7 lokas? Where are they? How do we understand? See, the one world, we all know that physical world. More than that, nothing we know. Right? So it's an example, for example. So a mobile is working, lot of waves are coming. The waves cannot be seen by us. Our naked eyes cannot see the waves. Only you can experience with some instruments. There are some microwaves, electromagnetic waves are traveling between one mobile to other mobile. You can understand. There are frequencies. They're all frequencies, right? So that's how, friends, what happened. So though you can't see the frequencies, but you're able to see the effect of those frequencies through the mobile. So through the mobile activation, so through this computer is working. That means there are some kind of a signaling is going on. It is not visible, but it exists. Okay. Similarly, all these lokas are very much there, but you can't tune yourself. When you can tune yourself, when you enter into the samadhi sthiti, when you enter into the deep meditation state, you can tune yourself to connect to the end of any of the world, my dear friends. So what are these worlds, right? So we already discussed in the previous classes, Bhuloka, Bhorloka, Swarloka, right? So Swarloka, then Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. So these are the places where all these people who have gone through these chakras, all these physical, all these 7 bodies. So all this category of people, some category of people will be living in some of the places. Okay. For example, recently, let's say one singer, maybe Balasubramanian or the Punit Rajkumar, he died, right? He died. So if he died means, where does he go? Maybe because of his good karmas, the moment somebody died on the earth planet, that is the physical world, it's called Bhuloka. Somebody died in the Bhuloka, friends. Bhuloka means not only the earth, Try to understand any planet. It may be, see, for example, in Milky Way galaxy, we are now sitting on the earth planet. It's called Earth. Earth is part of the solar system. 9 planets are there. We are in the one of the planet. Maybe scientists also doesn't know, they can't reach. But in any of the planet like us, there's some more life is happening, for example. So there also souls will go and live. We came here as a soul. I came, for example, as a soul, I came here. I am living on the Earth planet now, Mother Earth. So this is Earth. Similarly, there are many other planets, many other galaxies, many other star systems. All this together put together called Bhuloka. Say Bhuloka. Call it as a Bhuloka. Don't think that only physical world is a Bhuloka, right? So let's make it clear. Now, whichever is solid in nature, solid appearing in nature, with the naked eyes, that's called Bhuloka. Now, friends, what happens is, now once somebody die on the Bhuloka, then what will happen is, then he has to take a next journey. So he has to drop down his physical body in Panchabhutas, nature, 5 elements, right? And the same time, his etheric body is very close to him. Second body, that is pranic body, pranamaya kosha, which is made up of ether material from the space. Okay, so that's how your ether body is prepared. That is ether body, or a pranamaya kosha, or energy body. We call it as the second body. That also gets dropped, gets peeled up within 3 days of the death. 3 days of a person death, that is get filled up, my dear friends. It merges into the space. Over. Now, then what will happen is, inside this astral body will be there. The astral body, what it does is, so it tries to go out. It will go out, of course. It will go out once the death happens. Then there is something called silver cord that's cut. Silver cord is cut. So between you and between the physical body and the astral body, there is something called silver cord. Once it is cut permanently, it leaves the physical body, right? Once it leaves the physical body, as good as electricity is not there, the bulb is there. There is no more electricity, friends. So what is the use of bulb? What is the use of bulb for you? Similarly, your physical body is there, just like it's lying there. Before it is there, now also it is there in front of you. But what happened? It doesn't have electricity inside. It doesn't have Jiva Shakti. It doesn't have Prana Shakti. It doesn't have the soul inside. Your soul is there. Your soul has already gone out. That's the part of the soul only, the astral body also. But the astral body is cut off and it's gone out already. So hence, this physical body becomes seva. As long as your astral body is there inside, that means your soul is there inside, you are called as a Shiva. Shiva means like, Shakti. But once that goes out, you become a Shiva. So isn't it? So likewise, friends, once you go out, you go to the first one is called Bhuvarloka. Friends, Bhuvarloka means the part of the Bhuvarloka, there are many realms are there. Realms means stages are there. In this, what happened? So many people, like, one person is a drunkard here on the earth planet. He keep drinking, then he die. Okay. Then after going to the next world, what happened? He goes to the world called Bhuvarloka. In the Bhuvarloka also, there is a neatly created one world. He can keep drinking there. You can keep drinking how much time? Until you get bored, because there nothing is there. No, here if you drink means he can fight on the family, he hit somebody, and all the nonsense he does here. There nobody is there to do. I mean, all other people are like this only, and they won't get any kick. Even in drinking also, they won't any kick. So that's how what happened. He tried to spend so much time there, and slowly realized, nothing is there, no fun in this, right? Slowly, why should I do all these things? Slowly, you get realization. Then you forget it. Then you start learning some things from the masters who are already there in the, like, let's say one Mangalampalli Balakrishna has gone there. He is now teaching there. Like, so very good music, everything is teaching. Then this fellow slowly forget this drinking. Nothing is there, no use. Let me go and sit in his class and learn something. So likewise, what happened? Slowly start learning. And he start learning there, of course. He start learning there, but when he comes back here with the Maya, he forget. And also, whatever he learned there, so the best place to test. So there, what happened? Everything is free of cost. Like how we are conducting this workshop. Everything there, everything is free of cost. No money, nothing, right? So everybody will be learning something or other arts in the upper worlds. So there's a lot of scope for every soul. So they'll keep learning in the astral body, astral worlds, right? So then what happened when they come back here? Here only they can test. All their skills can be tested here. This is a best platform for writing examination. The Bhuloka is a best platform for writing examination, friends. Somehow. So likewise, friends, some of the people in the Bhagavad Gita said, what Bhagavad Gita said, very, so the great quote is it, like, whatever the amount of punya you have done here, so that much amount of time you'll be happily enjoying in the upper world. That's called Bhuvarloka. So it's actually Naraka, Sarga, everything they say. So as said, there's no Sarga, Naraka, because of your own karmas, because of your own thought pattern. Even after death also, for example, somebody die, at the death also, they'll be asking, where is the money, where is that, bangles, all this, where will you keep? They keep, worrying about all this, right? Why even at the time of dying also, their desire is not dead. So when they go up, what happened? Still they're trying to do that. Okay, there's no value in that. No, there is no value, nothing like that in this other world. So that's how, friends, what happens, totally, whatever your mindset, the time of the death, whatever thought you keep it, right? You continue the same thing. That is why it's very dangerous. So before death, you have to prepare for the death. That's what we say, right? Preparation for the death is so important. How much important? By the time of death, you must be prepared your mind such a way that it has to be peaceful. No more desires. No more desires. Maybe if you have a desire to, for the sake of Loka Kalyana, that's also good. Maybe you have a desire, I want to become next life, I want to become a great musician. Yes, of course, you can do it. So have that kind of a, some kind of a, the premier goals, the premier thoughts at the time of death, not like, where is my property? What happens to my property if I die? What is my family will do next? This is nonsense. At the time of death also, having these kind of things, next birth will be again the same thing by you. Why do you waste your lives? Right? Given so many 400 lives, so you wanted 600 lives, it looks like. So don't do that. Have a great thoughts at the end of the death. Okay, so that's most important. The great moment, my dear friends. Gandhi Mahatma, when he was dying, the Godse came and suited. He was dying and collapsing, right? Collapsing. Then what he said? So Hare Ram, Hare Ram, like So he was just chanting that, and then with the chanting only he left his last breath. So that is what that is what required, my friends. Okay, all the great munis, rishis, they leave the physical body just in the meditation state. So that is the thing we need to do. So that's the power of the death. Okay. Anyhow, so now when you go to the upper worlds, how it happens. So how much of the punya you have done, you will enjoy there. How much of naraka you have done here. That means how much of the hurting, violence you have done. That much time you will be spending in the upper world. That's called Bhuloka, Borloka, Suvarloka. Loka is the lower world, Loka is the higher world in the astral world. So that's where you do, that's where you spend the time, friends. So now this is happening there. Now then what will happen is, above that, then you will go to the Janaloka. Janaloka is the place. So Janaloka, that's what I'm trying to teach here. Janaloka is the place. That means your punya, your papa, everything is spent over. That is Bhuloka, Borloka, Suvarloka. So that's where again you take one more death there. That's called astral death. Your astral body will be died there. Okay, your astral body will go out. Okay, but what will have is you will have the chitta, that is subconscious mind will be there. Your conscious mind, everything goes out. So you are a drunkard, you are a gay musician, what not, all these things, everything will go out of you. So when you are entering the Janaloka, you are just like you are having a subconscious mind. That's all. Okay, you go there, aram say, you have a soul family there, like a soul guides are there. So they guide you for a next life. They prepare you for the next life. Okay, they will show you what all the things karmas you have done in the previous life, how it affected you and other people, and how many negative karmas you have done. Everything they show like a real play. Okay, real play. So like a 70 mm picture, big screen they'll show you. Everything is they'll show you from top to bottom. You'll wonder, like, you've done some silly things and great, all those things you'll see yourself. Then you'll be laughing yourself. Oh, like that I've done, all this, you'll be, of course, it's all a fun and game. The life is a fun and game, my friends. Don't get into serious mode. Forget about everything. Be happy. What you have it, you not have it, accept everything. That is spirituality teach you like that. For this, so you go and learn some Kundalini, this and that, all this, nothing required. Just practice meditation, everything comes on its own way. It's a natural way of doing it. Okay. So many people, they try to, even in spirituality, they are going mad in that. They are going a madness. First of all, transform yourself. Transform yourself, your own mind, first of all. That's called spirituality. Okay. So anyway, friends, what happened in the Janaloka? You are planning your birth. Your purpose of birth will be selected there. Your parents are selected. Again, you will choose the body. What kind of physical body you wanted, right? That also the blueprint is prepared in the Janaloka. Everybody will go up to that. Okay, your SP Balasubramanian, Mangalapalli, everybody has to go there only. Okay, and only Mahaloka. Mahaloka means people who do service. So that means, Mother Teresa, Gandhi Mahatma, these kind of people will go to the next loka, Mahaloka. They rest there. So they won't spend much time in the Borloka, Suvarloka. They won't spend there. They straight away, once they die, straight away they go to the Mahaloka and they rest there. How much time? They rest for a while. Okay, they'll be, of course, they'll be there. And after that, what happens? They again come back to Janaloka select their birth, take the again one more birth they have to take, and then come to the astral body, come to the physical body. These are total flow will happen like this. Okay. And Mahaloka, that is after Janaloka. Janaloka means all Jana, like normal people, everybody will be having there only. Everybody has to go there and select it and come back. Now, so Mahaloka also you understood. Okay. So the resting place for the Mahatmas. Okay. And some people, they before they die, they were doing a lot of meditation, tapas, like a lot of meditation. Once they die, what happened? they Once they die in the physical pain, they straight away go to Tapaloka. They never go into the Borloka, Swarloka, Janaloka, Mahaloka. They won't touch. Straight away they have an entry to go to the Tapoloka. They are only people who are doing tapas. All the yogis, all the masters will be there. They'll be sitting there. Again, they'll be practicing there, doing a lot of satsang, all these things, they'll be there. So like junior master, senior master, everybody will be there. Okay. So that is Tapoloka. So that's how Tapoloka, somebody goes to Tapoloka also, they have no entry to Satyaloka, my dear friends. Again, they have to come back to Janaloka, Tapoloka to Janaloka directly. Mahaloka to, however, Mahatma Gandhi died. Mahatma Gandhi was the great soul, but now, next life, what happened? Mahatma Gandhi will be no more. He will be some other, like, you want to do a simple, you want to earn something, some different qualities. You come to the next life like a small person. Already might have come. Nobody knows. You and me don't know, right? So we'll understand when you enter into spirituality. We'll try to recognize where this person is existing in the physical plane. You can find out everything, my friends. Somehow, that's how. Now the people, let's say Ramana Maharshi. Ramana Maharshi was a great Mauna yogi. He was not teaching meditation. He was not teaching yoga to other people. He only tell you, sit silently, understand yourself, do vicharana. All this is to say. So these kind of people, they go to Tapoloka. From Tapoloka, again, they have to come back. Why they have to come back? They have to teach the other people. For that, again, they take physical body. Coming to Janaloka, select a purpose of life. Coming to astral body, take astral body. Come to the physical plane, born into the mother womb. So then, again, start teaching. So once they teach and everything over, somebody who, get enlightenment, along with that spiritual great seva they do. So there are a lot of teaching they do, make other people to get enlightened. So those people directly from the Bhuloka, once they die here, straight away they go to Satyaloka. Satyaloka, they go and join with the Paramatma. They become creator now. They become a creator, Paripurnatma, whatever you call it as. Now they have no more work, anything. So they have only one thing is keep producing children now, child soul like us, like who all now on the earth planet, right? So all these child souls will coming from the Purnatma. Likewise, there are many Purnatmas. Krishna Paramatma, Lord Vishnu, Maheswara, Shiva, right? Likewise, all the Agastya Maharshi. So many Maharshis are there. All these people have become already Purnatmas, like Lord Buddha, Mahavira, right? So many Paripurnatmas already gone up and they'll be producing. So the child souls, they will be keep coming and they start their soul evolution. So this is how, my dear friends, all these worlds need to be understand. It's a bigger topic. Sorry for taking more of your time. So, but let's go to the meditation now. A small meditation we'll do and finish the holistic lifestyle also. So sit in the meditation. So who already know the meditation, please sit in the meditation. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Switch off your lights. Sit comfortably. Cross your, cross your legs like this down. Clasp your fingers. Take your spectacles. Sit comfortably. Your back must be erected properly. And take the support of a wall or a chair. If you have any discomfort in the back side. Now, start observing from the top to bottom. Do one body scanning. Keep observing. Just start taking your observation from right from the head to the toe. Just go on, get the awareness. Just keep observing. I just, observe the head. Then slowly, whatever tension is there, get released. Everything get released. From the top to the bottom. Head portion, just had an experience. I'm touching everything, so it's cleansed. Now coming to the neck, I get released all my stress and strain. Just go on, say to your mind so that the mind will release it. Now my chest region, I'm trying to release any tension, whatever stress, everything is released. My back also got relaxed. No more tension, no more stress. Then back. So it's also our bowels, everything got clean, everything got released. All the tension, stress got released. Then go to the thighs. Our thighs gets released. No stress, nothing. Relaxed. Loosen. Then our legs got relaxed. No more tightness. Then our feet got relaxed. So now you are sitting comfortably with a great relaxation now. Now just take 2 breaths, long breaths, 2-3 breaths, long breaths. Just long 3 breaths, my dear friends. After that, close your eyes. You have closed already your eyes. Just start observing natural breath. Simple, natural breath. If you get any thoughts, come back to the breath again. Only breath observation. There is no other activity. We are just observing our own breath, which is naturally going on, coming in. Going in, coming out. Just observe that breath. This is anapanasati. Ana means in breath. Apana means out breath. Sati means be with them. Short meditation now. Just be with your breath and thinking. Yes, Asanas, chanting, japas, simple breath observation. 20 seconds, please. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your hands on the eyes, on the eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Look at your hands and just keep taking away your hands. Slowly open your eyes. By looking at your palms, keep opening the eyes. Slowly. Right. So friends, we done wonderful meditation after the great spiritual wisdom. Today, after the great spiritual wisdom, we have done a wonderful meditation. We have to be thankful to ourselves, right? So we're all thankful to ourselves. Then, so let's have the holistic lifestyle. So what exactly we need to know today about yoga asanas, all these things, right? Friends, yoga asanas, the thing, yoga asanas, especially the physical exercise, all of us knows, isn't it? We know, all of us know the yogasanas. We might have heard about yogasanas. Anyway, in order to teach you about the yogasanas are the practicals in yoga, especially in the yoga you see, we have learned about Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. In the Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga itself, so yoga is the first step, as we learned in the previous class. So asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, yama, nema. So this is the order we learned, my dear friends. When we learn in this fashion, the asanas comes in the first place. But asanas, why it is required to our physical body? For our physical body, even before doing meditation, always do some asanas and do the meditation. It is much more effective. The reason being, see, in the physical body, there will be stress and strain, which is the muscle strain, muscle tension, which will be inside always. Now, when you stretch, when you do the stretch, see the all exercises, whatever gym people go to the gym, right? So that's where what you do, you get a lot of negative effects also on the physical body. Gym, it causes a lot of the more pressure, more over pressure onto certain organs, which is not good in fact. But our Sanatana Dharma, as per that, as per Patanjali Maharshi, so we have to be so grateful to him. So this entire Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga is being given to us, to the earth, Mother Earth. So then what will happen is now, when you follow this one, asanas, yoga asanas, that is the first step. That is where the lot of yoga asanas are taught. A lot of different variety of yoga asanas are there. Every yoga asana meant for one particular purpose. Use that instead of going to gym. Go for this along with this regular practice of walking, right? So in yoga also you have yoga therapy. In Soul Kshetra or Holistic Wellness Center at Whitefield, we follow all this. We do yoga therapy also. That means one yoga, particularly in one rhythmatic manner, if you do, some of the diseases will go away. So that means it's a therapy, yoga therapy. So likewise, friends. So what happened? So especially the advantage of yoga asanas is your stretching will happen properly. The muscle, the muscle flexibility will be increased, and as you also get the great rest to the physical organs or whatever, right? Inside they all that get the entire tension, the stress get released, so they'll be relaxed like that. So there are many benefits. So especially the yoga asanas is suggested for the meditators, masters, everybody. Yoga asanas is very much suggested, my dear friends. Somehow what happens with the yoga asanas, you are going to make your physical body fit. Your physical body will be fit for the whatever the activities you do, right? And however, with the meditation, you are going to keep your mental body fit. So that is meditation, right? Mind is going to be fit. Get into so we are going to keep it in the fitness condition, mental fitness. So that is achieved through meditation. This physical fitness is achieved through yoga asanas. Okay, so this is what you need to understand, my dear friends. Okay, so now, then that's what we even in our meditation posture is a sthira sukha asana. This is one asana, that is like it's a dhyana mudra, like a dhyana asana. Okay, that's what you need to do. So just you can go through all the benefits are here. So all the benefits are here. Anyway, you can easily understand the benefits when we have been teaching about all this Ashtanga yoga, everything we understood, right? So you can go through this. And pranayama. So along with the yoga asanas, please use the pranayama also. Tomorrow class, I'm going to teach the 3 techniques of pranayama. Okay, the pranayama methods, if you use it, your inner respiratory tract, all this, liver, these lungs are there. So this will be completely cleansed. All the impurities will go out, my dear friends, and all the very good amount of oxygen will go inside, and it will be conveyed to all the cells. Okay, through the breath. So when you do pranayama, so that's the advantage. So that's the advantage of the pranayama. That will be taught tomorrow. But along with the yoga asanas, I always suggest you to use pranayama also. Then start doing meditation for a long time. It will be much more effective. Now, some of the asanas you can see here. So there are many asanas. These are normal practicing of asanas. These are the asanas you can practice. Along with this, Surya Namaskar also there. Surya Namaskar. You can also please use that. That's also very useful, friends. But especially yoga asanas. If you already know, you can start practicing. If you don't know, you have to take the help of yoga master. Do not do not worry that you need to learn yourself. Sometimes something will broke. You don't know how to practice yoga asanas. Then it's a dangerous to practice in the way what you wanted. First maybe 1 or 2 months practice from a yoga guru, yoga master, okay, yoga instructor. Then you start practicing by yourself in the house also. It will help a lot. Okay, so this is what you need to understand, my dear friends, about yoga asana. Mudra for sinus. So just understand here, one sinusitis who are suffering, use this mudra. This is linga mudra. Okay, see here, this two like this, hold it. Then this thumb is erected, thumb. It is erected like this. Keep on the thighs and keep practicing. How much time? Before that, take 3-4 breaths like that. Long breaths you take it. Long breath, take it and leave it. So it's a small one, anuloma viloma. Otherwise, some kind of just a pranayama, like your breath control, breath variations you do. Slowly you relax the mind and body, and then start doing this mudra like this. Okay, so this is the mudra. Practice for 50 minutes. Then there's a pranayama. There is a prana mudra which you can practice for 15 minutes. This for sinus, it works very well, friends. You can use this mudra. Okay. Now, so home remedies for nasal issues, for all the nose related issues. What all happens? What are the remedies? You see here, to get rid of colds, you should take daily head bath, consume 1 glass of hot water, adding 1 spoon of jaggery powder plus half spoon of turmeric powder. If anybody get cold attack, friends, very best method is on the stove. You just put one glass of water into the vessel. Okay, then start boiling it. So by the time it boils to a certain extent, then put half spoon turmeric powder into it. It also gets boiled, right? Then once it is cool down to the extent, not fully cool down, so little bit, lukewarm. Then by the time you add some palm jaggery into that, no more sugar. Add that, then make it like a kashaya, and then drink. Your cold will be reduced very fast. You can drink 2 times per day or like that. Now, if the nose is bleeding, 3 drops of desi cow ghee you can put. 3 drops here, 3 drops here. The nose bleeding, anything is there, it stops. And if there is an ulcer in the nose, right? If there is ulcer, means some kind of a boils are there in the nose. So nose should be cleaned with and put 3 drops of cow ghee into the nostril. Okay, the same thing, right? So it will go. And of course, Jalaniti is a yoga practice taught by Yogacharya. Jalaniti to cleanse all the nostril regions, nostril tracts. You can use the Jalaniti. That's good. If any smell doesn't reach the nose, that is any smell, smell is lost. Apply sandalwood juice to the nostril for several days. Okay, this is another technique. Now, if there is a lot of sneezing and a lot of sneezing is there. So a lot of sneezing is coming, right? Continuously. Add equal amount of shonti, black pepper. So shonti means like dried ginger, black pepper, and small ipli powder, and prepare kashaya and consume 1 cup in the morning. So add all these things into the water and heat up properly. And add, if you wanted a palm jaggery, you can add and you can drink. So this is going to help for your especially sneezing effect. Now, Sunti Kasaya is good. So, Tulsi Kasaya is good. The nose is blocked. Burn the turmeric end and consume the smoke. If at all this no nose is blocked, what you can do is turmeric is there. No turmeric, a dry, wet one. So just or dry also. You try to burn it, and then that smoke you just smoke it. Smoke that you smoke, you just absorb it. Then it will go. If you are snoring, if you are overweight, you should lose weight. So, and do Jalaniti, sleep with the left shoulder down. If you are this left shoulder down, if you keep it, then the snoring that will come down. Okay. So please just practice this. Okay. If there's a more snoring happenings to you. Okay. If at all more overweight is there, you have to lose the weight. Then only the snoring also will reduce, my dear friends. And do the Jalaniti the daytime. Jalni then all you can do, then snoring will go out. Okay, this is what I did. Now, so friends, we are finishing the holistic lifestyle. So thanks to all of you to join this class. Thank you very much. And also Mahavatar TV, share and subscribe and like with share with all the people. And Mahavatar Foundation expresses sincere thanks to all the people, all the participants who have come to this workshop. So let's have some few questions and then we'll close the session. Right. Anybody is having any questions, please ask. Yes, Ajastri. Right. So hope everybody got the about the spiritual subject, isn't it? Yes, Mamita ji. So Mamita ji. Mamita ji, you can unmute now.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. So with your experience or whatever you express, and then we'll close the session today. Okay.
Sir, till now, whatever you were teaching regarding spirituality and all that, yesterday's class or day before yesterday's class also, like yesterday's session was like the discussion was spirituality difficult, or like personally I am feeling now, like initially there were lots of doubts, but now like over a period of time I feel that everything, like the more you are into it, more your decision making power, your intuition, your clarity improves, and life becomes very easy. Then you are not in a doubt, like at least 4 5 years back when I look at myself, and now when I see, I feel I am a lot more relaxed, much at peace, able to take a decision with much more clarity, and my intuitive power has increased a lot. So spirituality has given that, like I understand what is going to happen, so it happens automatically. It's a beautiful journey. It is not at all like how people think that spirituality means very difficult. It is not at all that. Rather, you are at peace, and there is, like how you say, that there's no other way. If we have to live a peaceful life, then you have to be in this path. There is no other way.
Correct. And especially what happened, we become serious here after coming over here. Of course, the part of soul evolution, like when we take so many lives, so we keep doing one or other work and we get into karmas. The karma will catch you. Somebody will keep on bothering you. If suppose if you have borrowed something or you have done some mistake, So other people will be behind you. Likewise, what happened? The entire life will go like that. So somehow it's a, of course, for a soul, it's a child play. For the soul, it's a child play. The Paramatma over is given the birth to us. For him also, it's a leela. It's a kind of a play for him. Okay, but we forget it. No, if we forget that it's a play, then what happened? We by coming over here, we become so serious. And in fact, the spirituality, the aim of spirituality, what we are teaching here is we want to free you. We want to free you from all these bondages. Okay, and we want to set it free, and then we want you to become a child.
Yes. Like how you said, people are very serious.
Yes.
Like spirituality means they feel that they have become like sadhus or something like that. It is nothing like that. We are rather we become more childlike.
Yes.
And regarding karma, the thing is actually, if you think that if we are more, we become more conscious of what we are doing.
Very
That is
conscious.
actually the easiest thing.
Correct. Highest awareness, and just you have to become a child. That's all. Nothing else. Once
Yes.
you become a child, there is statement also by Jesus Christ. Unless you become a child, you can't enter into the kingdom of the God. No, Jesus Christ says very clearly. It means you have to become a child again. You lost the childhood. Now you have to
Yes,
become
sir.
a child. Okay.
Yes,
See,
sir.
something like this. No, we are only holding everything, and we are saying that I'm stressed, I'm not depressed, I have anxiety, I have dukkha, all these things. We only say, but who is going to embrace all these things? You're only embracing.
Yes.
Nobody else is forcing you to do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all
And,
these.
Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has also said, he used to always say that I am a simple, rustic fellow. So his teachings, if we see, they are so simple. They are not at all complicated. Like how we are in everyday life, his teachings are like that. So when people say, no, being spiritual means something very difficult, something very complicated. So once they start, being in this path, trying to be kind and compassionate, spirituality will automatically follow. It's not a very big deal.
Correct. Yes. So being just like a child and enjoy the life. That's all. Okay. So
Yes.
whatever comes, whatever goes, doesn't matter, because
Yes. Yes.
nothing belongs to us. See, after teaching so much, so many concepts we are teaching every day, right? Every day we
Yes.
are teaching. So the essence of all the teaching is you have to become a child,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and you have to take your life like a fun and play.
Yes.
That's all what it is. That's the aim of spirituality. And
Yeah. Yes.
whatever it comes, accept. Whatever it goes, accepts.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Nothing else. Right?
Yes, sir. I think the tagline of our program should be learn to be a child. Then that will appeal to everyone.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Definitely, it's good. Good one. So now only thing is to unlearn everything. Why you practice meditation is just in order to unlearn whatever we learned, and whatever with a lot of learning, with a lot of loading we have done to the mind, right? Isn't it? So we want to just unlearn. For that only we try to do the meditation. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So a lot of learning is done. Of course, it's required. So as a part of your journey, life journey, it's required. But we have no practice of losing it. So that's what the rishis and saints have given one technique for us. Just in order to unlearn, practice this meditation, you will be keep unlearning. Like time and again, you'll be cleaning your dustbin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's the purpose of meditation.
Yes, yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So anybody want to share, friends? So Meena, Sangeeta, Sonika. Right. So okay, friends. Then we'll close session today. Okay. Right. So thank you very much. Thanks for joining, and we'll meet tomorrow with the great other spiritual wisdom. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.